Hey everyone, it's time to do a quick roundup of Doctor Who, the series so far.
It is. It's high time, isn't it? We've
High
had
time.
6 episodes now.
Yes, so what do we think about the series so far? Let's go through the episodes really quickly.
Yeah, it's a good way of doing it.
So, first one, The Woman Who Fell to Earth.
Yeah, first episode is the Doctor, Jodie Whittaker.
IMDb have rated it 7.4, which I think is pretty fair.
I think that's reasonable.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's good.
Very 11th hour-y.
It
No
was.
Sonic, no TARDIS.
No, Doctor's not quite the Doctor yet. It's
No.
still got to come in and solve the problem and help save the day. And so yeah, it was very much along those lines of a Doctor's first story, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. It still needed something for me. I think the whole series still needs something for me. And
It's not quite hitting it yet, is it? It's good, but it's not good.
Yeah, we'll look at that again in a minute. But I like it. Nice introduction.
Believable alien as well, Tim Shaw.
Yeah.
Quite a nice story with that, I thought.
Do we think... I know we're going to get a lot of flack for me saying this, but do we think there's too many companions?
Well, people have talked about that a little bit, haven't they? I mean, when you think of how many there was with Patrick Troughton at certain times and William Hartnell at certain times, it's not as though it hasn't been done before.
No, but you had more episodes in the story. The story had more parts.
That's true.
And when you put them all together, you ended up with nearly a 2-hour story sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
So there was more time for them to grow and develop.
Yeah, but I think we're finding with this new series that it's taken a little while for the companions to bed in and get to know them properly, isn't it? So you've probably got a bit of a point there.
The Ghost Monument.
Ghost
episode 2.
Monument, yeah.
So, obviously the Ghost Monument was the TARDIS.
It's the TARDIS. Yeah, we kind of sort of guessed it might be. I think a lot of people did.
A bit less on IMDb, 6.6. I agree with that.
Yeah,
it was quite classic-y in terms of running around and trying to find out what's going on. A lot of running away from monsters.
Yeah, and it was kind of nice that they kind of followed on from the previous episode with the Tim Shaw alien, where they said he was out trying to claim his bonus and he was trying to win this tournament, which they were doing on that planet. They were taking part in the same thing. So it was kind of quite nice that followed on from the previous episode and expanded on it a little bit, which was quite nice, made it a bit more epic.
Yeah. It was good. They've all been good.
And I think it's probably one that we were looking forward to the most with the return of the TARDIS and being able to see the exterior properly and the interior, have a good proper look at it.
I'm still not convinced yet about the TARDIS.
No.
I like the new exterior look. It's nice and crisp and fresh. Inside, I like the dials, the controls, and the main TARDIS console itself.
It's a little bit steampunk.
I like the steampunk. I'm not happy with the crystals stuff. I don't quite.
No, I think we'd both prefer a more classic central con, wouldn't we? Yeah, I think so.
But it's nice. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and it's got a biscuit dispenser.
And it's got a biscuit dispenser. We should have had biscuits.
Yeah, we've got tea. We haven't got biscuits. What are we doing? Tea fans, are they?
So yeah, Ghost Monument good. Rosa.
Yeah.
Everyone went crazy for this episode.
It did.
And I think because of the political implications of
it,
the story of it.
It was Doctor Who going historical, wasn't it?
Yeah, they've done that quite a bit this series.
In the past and this series they did.
I think if you take away the political storyline and the actual content, and you actually look at the performances, they're still pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was done very well.
Yeah. I'm going to say this all the way through, but I don't quite think the Doctor, for me, has...
The authority?
Yeah. That doesn't really shine through yet.
No, it's not quite coming through. That might be deliberate, though. That might just be the building up to that, and because the Doctor always does that.
The quackiness, the quirkiness.
Yeah,
she's got it down to a T. Love it.
Absolutely.
Lots of Matt Smith coming through. We've seen the preview for the next episode, which is on tomorrow.
Yeah.
With the secret. I say secret because I'm not going to say in case someone hasn't seen the trailer. The package that arrives. That's the throwback to a previous Doctor.
Kablam. Yeah, the nice nod back. Yeah, we're looking forward to that. We won't say any more, like we said, but that's quite nice.
Arachnids in the UK.
Yeah, probably the weakest one. I think a lot of people are probably agreeing from what I've seen online. It was okay, but it was very filler, very...
You're going to get those episodes.
Yeah.
We've got to see more of Sheffield again.
Yeah. They're trying to put Sheffield on the map, aren't they? Definitely.
Got Alan Partridge in my head now. Put Sheffield on the map.
Why do you want to do that?
Fair point.
Fair point.
No, we like Sheffield. Arachnids in the UK, a bit lower, 5.9 on the IMDb's.
Yeah, very fair rating.
Star,
I would say.
Yeah, it was okay. Good Doctor Who flick.
I kind of had the nice
bit of a problem. Try and solve it.
Yeah.
And of course, Mr. Big was in it from
which was good. Yeah, and obviously trying to President of America a little bit was kind of hinted at, wasn't it? Which was
there was some parallels there we're not going to talk about.
No, we can't do that, but yeah, it was good fun.
And then the next one, episode 5, called
the Saranga Conundrum.
I know we were going to be able to say that. Yeah, again 5.6. So again a bit.
I prefer that to Arachnids though. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked this. On a spaceship, running around trying to solve problems when it's all collapsing around them. That's classic Who, isn't it? Again, the Doctor a little bit better in this one, I thought.
Yeah, she was a bit more. This is what we've got to do, and getting people together to sort it out. I think that's probably the most authoritative we've seen the Doctor so far, I think, in that episode. A little bit of a silly alien, I think, but then again, there's been silly aliens in Doctor Who before, so can't really say too much about that. But it was good. Problem got sorted out. The male pregnancy was obviously talked about quite a bit. That was put in there. That was fun. But yeah, I think definitely an improvement on Arachnids.
Yeah. And finally, Demons of the Punjab.
Yes, which was another big historical...
7.3. So again, that got, being a historic one, being filled with lots of issues in terms of equality.
Yeah, partition of India.
It got a higher rating. Did it get a higher rating because of the performance or because of the topic, the subject matter?
I kind of wondered when Yaz was going on about going back to see her family and stuff, and the Doctor was umming and ahhing about doing it. I kind of thought, was it going to go back to like the kind of Billy Piper and Father's Day, and it was going to be, no, we're not doing it, and it was going to twist a slightly different way. But
I thought they might reference that, but they didn't really talk about it.
It was very, very, very subtle if it was there.
You expect her to have caused a problem and they have to solve it rather than go there and there's already a problem.
Yeah, a lot of people were a bit funny about the aliens or non-threat aliens.
It was another story where the Doctor didn't really need to save anybody.
Yeah, there wasn't an evil plan.
There wasn't an evil plan.
The Doctor doesn't know what to do when there isn't an evil plan.
And it kind of, you get towards the end and it's just like, okay.
Yeah, but it was a good episode and it got a high rating again, didn't it, that one?
It did.
So yeah, we enjoyed it. It was done very well and done very respectfully, and all the actors who came into it I thought did were really good as well. That I need to mention.
Kablam, we've seen a preview of that. Looks like it's going to be really fun, so we'll see what it's like tomorrow. Let's just quickly talk about the actors a minute.
Yeah.
Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. We'll do this real quick, pros and cons.
Yeah.
For me, pros, gets all the witticisms and
the humour, the quirkiness, definitely.
Cons, I don't think she's asserted herself as strong enough for the Doctor yet.
Yeah,
and I'm going to get a lot of backlash for that, but
it's developing.
We've got more to go. And to be fair, Peter Davidson wasn't really the strongest of characters when he came in.
No, it wasn't. That took a bit of time to get going. But overall, good.
Yeah.
Definitely. Work in progress.
We were on the fence. I was definitely on the fence before the series came out. Is it going to work? It's definitely working. And we are nitpicking, if anything.
Yeah, pretty much trying to find things. But that's pretty much regeneration, isn't it? Work in progress.
You never know what you're going to get.
Never know what you're going to get. But yeah, and I think in terms of the companions, I think everybody's kind of saying on the social media, from what I can see, that kind of Bradley Walsh Graham is probably the one that's come over the best, I think, so far, and the strongest.
He is a seasoned actor.
Yeah, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, I think the humour's been there, the emotional side has been there as well, so he's kind of showed a bit of a range, whereas the other two, Tosin Cole, Mandip Gill, Yaz and Ryan, I kind of think they're still a little bit, I don't want to say wooden, but it's a little bit wooden, still building their
We've
characters
seen
a
a
little
bit more from Mandeep, I think,
Yeah.
as Yaz. I think Ryan, we've still got a little bit to explore there yet.
Yeah, I would say so. But they're doing well. They're good enough companions, aren't they? There's room to develop there. So
Yeah. I was reading the rumours about going into a next series, whether the companions would in fact be there, or whether they could change again. So we'll see what happens later on.
Maybe.
But
and I think finally we need to talk about obviously the news we've had recently about the cancellation of the Christmas Day Doctor Who episode, which we've had since 2005, since the show came back.
Yeah, for the first year there isn't one. They've moved the special to New Year's Day instead.
Yeah, which I think initially people were a bit annoyed about, so everybody looks forward to sitting down Christmas Day evening and watching Doctor Who.
British institution.
Yeah, the tradition's been removed, well, been changed, not removed.
New presents.
Yeah.
Dinner with family. God, that was quite. Dinner with family.
Dinner with family.
Queen's speech.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, and Doctor Who.
And Doctor Who.
That was Christmas Day sorted. Just now we've got to wait till New Year's Day.
Which is fine. It's just.
Well, it opens up a lot more story ideas.
Yeah, it does. They don't have to Christmas theme it, do
No.
they? At all. They can just do what they like with it, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're looking forward to that. That'll be quite interesting. And obviously we'll catch up once we've seen the New Year's Day episode and see what we thought of it and what you thought of it.
Yeah. Well, that's what we thought. The series is going really well.
Looking forward to Sunday.
Looking forward to Sunday.
The new one.
A few little nitpicks, but that's all they are really. I think they've done really well. I think the worries about the series with a female lead was ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's absolutely fine. And despite the fact I said earlier, we've not seen a lot of that assertiveness yet. Does she need it?
Well, this is it. Maybe that's just not her doctor.
Just gets around without it,
Yeah.
I think. Okay.
But we'll see.
Well, let us know what you think, and we'll catch up with you guys
We'll catch
soon.
you later.